can feel it down in my plums. When I hear a sound, a rap at the door, my young son Gabriel walks in.
And welcome back to Let the Boys Watch, an entertainment podcast brought to you by Going Great Productions. I'm one of your co-hosts. My name is Robbie, and on this week, special week, it was the Cuz's birthday. And for the Cuz's birthday pick, he picked the 2016 Korean horror movie, Train to Busan. Train to Busan was written by Park Joo-suk and Yeon Sang-ho and directed by Yeon Sang-ho. Train to Busan stars Gong Yoo, Jung Yu-mi, Dong-seok, Choi Woo-shik, Kim Eui-sung, and Kim Soo-han. Uh, Hopefully I did them justice. If not, hey, don't at me. Along alongside me is the cuz. The cuz. I remember, 45 years ago to this day, the doctor's first words when you came out, he said, Madon. So happy birthday to you. We love you. And happy birthday. It's a special day. Today is your actual birthday.
It is. And I couldn't think of a better way to spend it than on YouTube. So thank you. And I'm not 45, but I couldn't let that pass.
No, he's not. He's not. Please. He doesn't look 45. He's handsome, dashing, and he's prancing. And alongside the cuz and myself, good friend, co-host, Ryan. How we doing?
Pretty good. Just trying to change my ringtone because it's so tacky. I don't know about you guys.
Nice.
Very nice.
Do you guys remember? Did you have bad songs for ringtones back in the day? Because I definitely did.
I had the one I remember the most. I think I had the longest. It wasn't tacky. At least I don't think it was. But it was on that LG Flip, like the first camera phone that everybody had. I had Reptilia by the Strokes.
Oh,
It's a good song.
Oh.
It's not corny.
love it.
I
think
have
I-
right now. Do you know what it is right now?
I don't know, but I'd love to hear it.
I hope you
YMCA?
can hear it.
YMCA?
Yes. Just like my favorite PREZ. Let's see. Can you hear this? No, it's the
Nope.
NWO theme.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
It's a good one.
Choice.
Ask me how many times my phone's not on silent. Never.
0. Any good ringtones for you, Robbie, that you remember?
No, nothing. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah, same. Probably something emo, so I could let
No,
everyone know I was fucking sad.
Yeah. I was just probably doing stand-up 69s. I couldn't answer the phone anyway.
I didn't even have a cell phone. I was too busy.
Is he standing up?
But yeah, like Robbie said, hey, happy birthday, cuz. Fantastic
Thank
day.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
And fantastic pick for his birthday week. Train to Busan. Both me and Robbie haven't seen it, right?
Correct.
Correct. Awesome. So, yeah, let the boys watch. We typically will watch movies that one or all of us haven't seen. Talk about it. We do our plum scores. Get into some segments, which were brought back by popular demand. And by popular, I mean 2 people said something offhandedly.
And that's all it takes. So
That's
if you
all it
write into the
takes.
podcast, I mean, we've changed the whole show just for you.
Yeah. My friend said that we should review children's TV shows. So next week we're doing Bluey.
Nice. My friend
It's 10
said
out of
that
10.
my friend said that you can easily bait Filipinos by like being white people that review Filipino stuff. So we might just start watching Filipino movies and have our numbers go through the roof.
Whatever it
So
takes.
whatever it takes to have me retire early and just golf all day. So I don't care what you need me to do.
Doesn't matter. Let us know. And you can let us
Feet,
know.
I'll do my feet. If I want to see my feet, go ahead. Please
Yeah,
let me know.
whatever. Show feet. Kiss. Vectron will be all over this podcast.
Love it.
But yeah, you can let us know these types of suggestions via email, ltbwpodcast@gmail.com. Nice. And you can also follow us on Instagram, Let the Boys Watch Pod, where you can message us and say, hey, do this, and we'll probably do it. Vote in our polls every Friday if we don't have a birthday pick or something else. And just, I don't know, comment on our stuff, tell us we're stupid or tell us we're great. Either way, we love it. Plus, if you really want to get crazy, then tell them where else they could do stuff.
Yeah, follow us on YouTube so you can see Robbie. He's got the 49er gear, dusted it out. And we're getting into football season, so you know we're going to be seeing 49ers gear the rest of the year. Look for us, Let the Boys Watch, type in Train to Busan, follow us, hit subscribe so you'll never miss an episode. It'll pop up right on your home screen. Leave a comment, tell us what you like, tell us what we're wrong about, suggest what movie we'll watch next. Love to hear from you. So follow us on YouTube.
I don't. I'm not going to promise that there might be 49 to give the entire year. Let's just see week to week, please.
Well, let's see. I mean, hey, you gotta bring them in, and then now they're looking for something every week.
That's true. And November 2nd, it should be Let the Boys Watch at the Meadowlands.
Uh-oh.
Might have to
Niners,
be.
Giants.
Smackdown for the Giants.
Let's train to East
Go
Rutherford. Train to East Rutherford.
Jackson Dart throwing a garbage time touchdown in the fourth quarter.
Please make him lose my bet.
Should we go? Should we really go? We should go.
I'll go.
I'll go.
Fuck it.
I haven't seen Niners in person in about 20 years.
Yeah, I haven't been to the new stadium because gives a shit.
Strange.
They've been garbage.
Yeah, it stinks.
All right. So look out for that. Before we get into plum scores and our segments, we have our newest and most famous segment. Ryan does a synopsis off the cuff because he doesn't remember to look at the plot or prepare in any way for this. So, um, we open up, we meet a businessman. He has a small daughter that he clearly is not very not interested, but he's not there for her. He's too busy working. His mom is watching her a lot of the times. It's clear pretty quickly that they're either separated or divorced from his wife. The daughter really wants to go see her mom for her birthday. And he finally relents. They're like, all right, we'll take a train to Busan tomorrow. On the way there, some weird stuff happens. There's a lot of police activity. They find it strange, but nothing too out of the norm. So they go, they get on the train. Before that happens, I think we see a deer get hit and then just get up, which was, I think, the first indication that something's going on here. They get on the train, they're hanging out. He's not fucking paying attention. He's just going to sleep when his like 7-year-old daughter is in a public space next to him. What an asshole. She's wandering the train. All of a sudden, things start happening. People are biting. People are getting crazy. And all hell breaks loose on the train. We got people separated. We're running to different cars. We're separating the zombies from the living. They're trying to get to Busan because they keep hearing that it's safe. Something's going on there. And they hit various roadblocks. Or track blocks. I don't know if that's a correct thing to say. They have to disembark. There's people getting bitten. There's other zombies everywhere. They finally get to another station. They have to get off that train, get onto an uncoupled engine, it looks like. And everyone basically dies except for the two women, the pregnant woman and the daughter. And they make it. How'd I do?
Very good. I was
Fantastic.
on the
Maybe
edge of
we'll
my
watch it
seat.
again. Yeah, maybe we'll watch it again.
I'd rather watch that than the real movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, so overall impressions. Benny, the birthday boy, since it's your birthday, you get to pick the order, whatever you want. You want to go first? You want us to go first? Doesn't matter.
I want Ryan first. I want
Oh,
Robbie second, and then I'll go last since I've seen it.
all right. So overall impressions, I unfortunately for myself saw a quick, honestly, one sentence about this movie leading up to it because all I wanted to do was see what it was scored, which I shouldn't have done, but I did it anyway, just to kind of see what I was getting into. But as I was scanning, I saw the Z word and I said, "Fuck, I fucked this for myself."
Yeah, even when you open up Netflix, it's the first sentence. You can't
Yeah,
miss it. So
yeah. So, which was annoying. But I did really like this movie. I'm not like a huge horror movie fan, just generally. I do, I guess, kind of like zombie movies or zombie shows, zombie media, whatever, but not like I'm not crazy about it. But I really like this movie. There was definitely parts that were a little slow. There was definitely a lot of character stupidity, for lack of a better way to say it, or character inaction when I was like, just fucking, what are you doing? Go. Um, but overall, I liked it because it had a lot of heart, for lack of a better way to say it. Like there was I really started to care about some of these characters. I was really invested in the father and daughter getting out, the pregnant woman. I was gutted when what's his name?
I was
Sang-hwa
gonna
died. Go ahead.
before we do this, they really don't say people's names in this movie, so I think we're
No.
okay with just like baseball
I
guy,
think so too. Yeah.
strong man. Like I think we're okay with that. We're
Okay.
not. This isn't like I don't think if you say those names, like people are gonna know who we're talking about. So I think the best way to do it is just throw generalizations out there. I think we'll all be okay with that.
Thank you. And you're right. They don't say the names. I remember being like, "Who the fuck is everybody's name?"
Yeah,
So I'll go with when the guy wearing the scarf with the muscles died.
yeah.
Gutted. But yeah, I liked it. I don't know if it's like, a cinematic masterpiece, but I did really like it.
Nice,
Yeah,
Roberto.
Sam, I really enjoyed this movie. These Korean movies, not North Korean movies, please. South Korean movies really uh been on a run lately. I mean, not really, but the few I watched, I really enjoyed them. I do want to get into more, but this was a good movie, a fun movie. A turn your brain off type movie. One that was very sad, very emotional. Um, because what kind of mind do you have? It's a sick mind to show us this movie because, like Ron, I didn't expect it to be this emotional. Um, I really enjoyed it. I really thought that the pacing was good. I didn't find it slow in any parts. Obviously, I'm not gonna get mad at like, oh, you should have went here, you should have went there, you should have went there, because that's every stupid horror movie does that, and you're like, whatever. But it is what it is. You know we're gonna get that. But I thought it was very well done. I thought it was directed good. I thought it showed a lot of depth, a lot of emotion. Yeah, what shocked me the most was how emotional it was and how the deaths were unexpected. I thought like maybe like eight of them. I thought I was like, oh man, this is gonna be fun. All these guys are gonna get saved, and then it just ended those two. It was a sad movie, but a fun movie. And I got to see my boy from Parasite. Shout out, Barry Bonds.
Nice. Nice. I'm glad you guys both enjoyed it. Yeah, like this was one of the first we went on like a zombie run during the lockdown, and this is one of the first one we watched. We watched this, we watched World War Z, we watched Zombieland, and I think maybe one or two others. And this one just kind of felt different than a lot of other zombie movies, obviously because of the setting. But yeah, like you said, I mean, I didn't enjoy it as much this time because I felt like I was judging it based on what you guys were gonna think, and I couldn't just like turn my brain off. So everything that was like a little cheesy or a little, kind of out there, I was like, oh, they're not gonna like this, they're not gonna like that. But once we got like halfway through the movie and everybody's character was set up, and we started getting like all the decisions and what how people's characters were changing, then I was really like back in on it. Um, and I think what got me this time, which it got me the first time, and I knew that it happened, but I didn't remember when the main character, the daddy, dies at the end. He has the flashbacks to when the baby's just born,
Oof,
and I was like, oh man, come on, dude,
these
don't do that
motherfuckers.
like yeah, I was like, I really was like, okay, I know what happens, I'm gonna be fine. But no, yeah, you guys are right. I mean, there's like a lot of emotion. um you know the characters all have their flaws and ultimately to their lead to their downfall. um God, you hate the businessman so
Oof.
much, and just even like you're selfish and dumb. Like when he goes through that train and like doesn't shut the door behind you, you're like, you are just such an idiot. But no, man, I thought this was really good. There's a point in this movie where I was like, it's not just a zombie movie. Like there is some good plot to it, and it's really good plot for a zombie movie, but maybe not great plot for a regular movie. And I think it straddles that line where I could see where people would have issues with it and not like it as much because because it's setting itself up for higher expectations because there is a good plot. But it's not the best plot in the world, if that makes any sense. But no, I really enjoy this movie. Glad we watched it again. And yeah, it was either this or a movie, A Taxi Driver. This is a little bit more famous, a little bit more well known of a movie, so that's why I ended up choosing it for the birthday pick as opposed to like a really niche movie. So yeah, glad you guys liked it.
Yeah, good pick.
Yeah.
Robbie, did you know that it was had zombies in it before you started, or
No, I didn't know anything about it.
nice?
Yeah.
When
But it
that
was
deer got back up, were you like, the fuck?
no, because I think that once I looked for it on Netflix,
Oh,
then
It
that's
immediately
how it,
said it.
yeah. I
Like
think maybe the trailer might have quick played. I don't know.
yeah, the first two lines of the first two words of the description is like a zombie.
ugh,
I was like, all
Yeah.
right, well,
fuckers, hate that. Um, yeah, I mean, up until I looked into it like an idiot, I mean, I might have got spoiled with the Netflix description. I had heard the name of the movie and I heard people saying they liked it, but I had no idea what it was about at all. Wish I went into
it,
it
it
like that.
it's in like three pretty good train movies that I've watched in the past couple of years. Is this um, Bullet Train, which I really did like. You know, I know we joke about it a lot, but I actually did enjoy it. Thought it was fun, and Snowpiercer, really good
Hmm.
train movies. Got to watch Taking a Pelham 1, 2, 3. Everybody says that that's a good one too.
I saw a
I never
movie,
seen it.
I think it was called Running Train. I like that one.
Oh boy.
Is that with Shirley Cox?
Amongst others. Um, all right. Let's do some scores and then segments. Again, Benny, tell us the order.
Let's go reverse it. I'll go first. I'm gonna go 8.2 on this. Probably could go a little higher if I'm just going on genre alone. I think it's probably one of the better zombie movies. There's some things that don't hold up well as a 10-year-old movie, like some of the CGI, a little bit of the editing and stuff like that. But again, really good. Had a fun time. Good enough for me to want to watch it again and to share it with you guys. So I'll go 8.2.
Wait, am I
Me?
next or is Robbie?
Robbie.
Oh, I'm next.
We
Yeah.
both weren't listening.
I go 8.4. I enjoyed this movie a lot. Very good, very enjoyable. These kind of movies, I don't know if you can watch again. Maybe you got a little dame next to you and you want to get the claws gripped in you when there's a couple of jump scenes. But I don't know if I'd watch it because I know, man, maybe who knows. But it was really good. I had no expectations going into it, so it was good and I enjoyed it. And yeah, again, I got to keep on watching more Korean movies.
It'll be good to watch again, like in a few years. Like you let it go, a few years go by before you watch this one again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I agree with that. I don't need to watch it anytime soon, but a couple of years, I think. Um, I think this is my I don't recall, but this might be my first ever flat rating, and I'm gonna go 8.0.
Love it.
Yeah,
A
Busan,
flat. A flat.
A flat.
Jerry Rice, shout out, shout out.
All right, let's do some segments. Again, I'll leave it to you, Benny. Should we do characters or scenes first?
Let's go characters. Let's go worst.
Nice. And you pick the order.
And we're gonna keep the same order, but I'm gonna go first, Robbie, and then we'll snake it and then snake it back.
Okay.
My least favorite character. I'm gonna go off the beaten path a little bit because I mean there's an obvious number one choice. Um, but give me the attendant that works closely with the businessman and is like
Damn,
is his
that was
yes
gonna be
man.
my guy.
Really?
Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. There's very obvious one that you guys can take to fix
He's
that one. But
obvious.
yeah, I hate a yes man. And like obviously this dude is such an asshole, but he pressures this guy and he has the ability. You're just one guy. You could have overtaken him, but he falls in line, and he does whatever the stupid businessman wants, and he gets burnt in the end. He goes clear. Yup. He gets pushed right into the zombies. And I couldn't picture a more better ending for this guy because he was such a pushover. So F him.
Yeah, that was gonna be my pick if the other guy got picked, but I'm not gonna pick the other guy. I'm gonna swerve Strickland. I'm gonna swerve and I'm gonna go I'm gonna go with the granny, the one that let all the zombies in, because I
Ah,
thought that was a stupid maneuver. Yeah, I get it, I understand. Don't like that's a horrible decision. Awful. Shouldn't have did it. Yeah, I get it. Your sister died, but your sister's too slow. Too slow. Stop, lying in the weeds and waiting. These zombies are running fast. Jesse Owens type fast. So you better like do something. So yeah, she pissed me off. I didn't enjoy that. She put other people in harm's way because of her selfishness.
you guys are making eyes at each other. Like, why not just like come in and give each other a hug? She was just
Yeah.
staring at her and then got
So I'm
bitten.
saying, like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
But I do like her for the fact that she got everybody else murked. She cut down our available cast real quick.
Yeah, that was good. But she stopped.
Agreed.
And also, quick comment on that scene when the alleged infected come in and the businessman is like, "Oh, you're infected. Get the fuck out of here." They're like, "All right, as punishment, we're gonna put you even further
Further.
away from the zombies."
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm safer. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Kick us out.
Yeah, I know.
Sure. Stupid. Um.
I mean, you can even again, it's the movie, and
Yeah.
they did it for a reason. But just be like, hey guys, listen, you just walked through five cars of zombies. Do you mind just going there? We're gonna shut the door.
Yeah.
Just make sure everything's okay,
Right. You
and
guys
we're
got blood
fine.
all over you.
Yeah,
Who
but
knows if
again,
that's zombie
you're
blood?
panicking. You've just watched people get their necks bitten out for the last 5, 6 hours, however long you've been in the train. But
Right.
there was an easy solution to that.
Yeah. And then, but also too, if it really came to that, the baseball player and the main character, I think still had baseball bats. They could have just easily been like, first motherfucker wants to put us to another car. Let's
Yeah,
go.
let's go.
Yeah. See who's got the stones.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, I can't not pick him because he represents all that is bad with corporate America or corporate international corporations. Um, but the businessman, he's just manipulating people to get what he wants, what he thinks right. And I agree with you, Ben. He's also a dummy. Um, his little yes man is even dumber. Like, yeah, coast is clear. Like, and you don't like little peek. And you're
No
younger than
peeking.
that, dude. Like, why don't you fuck push him out?
Yeah.
But yeah, he fucking sucked. I'm still kind of pissed off that he overpowered the main character in the end. I don't know if the zombie blood gave you super strength in some way, but he was beating 20 zombies in the train and one dude, but hey, maybe he was tired. Who knows?
He was, yeah.
Yeah.
He just had to sprint to catch a train.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy had a lot of stamina.
All right, Ryan, lead us off with your fave.
Oh man. Oh man. Um There's a couple. I liked a lot of characters, but I think I gotta pick my guy, the strong man, Mr. Scarf, the husband to the father to be.
Stole the
Um,
show.
yeah, loved him. I was absolutely gutted when he got bit. I was pretty like I was hoping the whole time it was basically going to be like him, his pregnant wife, the main character, and the daughter that were going to make it. Maybe one or two others, the baseball player or the conductor or something. But yeah, I liked a lot of characters, but I'll pick him as my favorite.
Yeah, he had so many good, just like throwaway lines too.
Yeah, and he
He
was kicking
just,
ass too.
Yeah, he brought the levity. He was the strong man, like you mentioned,
Yeah.
just a scene stealer.
Yeah. One thing though is like, again, we're nitpicking and it's horror movies, but I wouldn't punch zombies in the mouth too often.
Oh my God, just think about how mangled all of their hands
Yeah.
must have been by the end of this, punching people in the face for 2.5 hours.
And also, you tape up your whole forearm. Maybe put some tape on your fist.
I know.
So do you he is so his name, the actor's name is Seok. I don't know how to pronounce the Seok. But he was in Eternals. He's actually been in a lot of American stuff, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, he was in Eternals. He
Stunk.
was
Nobody saw that.
Yeah, that
he was
was
in
trash.
Sense 8. He was
Oh,
in
interesting.
yeah, he's been like he the whole time he had a very familiar face, so I looked it up and I remember seeing that he was in Eternals and some other things that were
Yeah.
done stateside here.
And I think he was, I read a trivia that he was like someone's like trainer, like before this, before becoming an actor or something like that. I forget.
Shout out.
But shout out to anyone that wears a scarf while fighting zombies.
Just looking fantastic in a blazer and baby blue pants.
Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. My favorite actor is the daughter. What range, honestly, I kept on thinking to myself, you can't even get adult actors to show this much emotion in the movie. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. She took me by surprise. I was like, oh, this freaking annoying little child. You know me and my children in movies, how much I can't stand them, but she was great, absolutely great. So much emotion is shown. I just couldn't believe that, like how she portrayed that when her father died and how she was crying and how she was going on and on. It was really fantastic. And yeah, I wasn't planning on her being my favorite actor in this movie, but I mean, she killed it. She really did. I don't even know how young she was when this movie came about, but I haven't seen that range of acting and emotion from an actor stateside ever, I feel like. It was a really, really good performance by her.
Yeah, great. Um, I'm gonna go with our main character, Gong Yoo, is his real name. He like the first half of the movie, I'm like, okay, he's good or whatever, but like as the movie goes on and he opens up and realizes kind of the error of his ways, and then just that last scene where, before he goes, it really drives home the finale of the movie. So he was my favorite. If I had to go based on my, Ryan didn't pick him, it's obviously the strong man, but you guys made great picks, so I'll go with Gong Yu.
Yeah. Oh, good picks. I remember watching it and thinking that the kid was really good, and I was like, "Ooh, I hope Robbie likes it too."
Love that.
Yeah. Um, Ani Menches. Benny, you want to kick us off with any?
Sure. Give me Choi Woo-sik, the baseball player. Our friend from Parasite. Love him and hate him in this movie because he's such a little bee in the beginning. Then he finds his stones as the movie goes on, and then once the girlfriend dies at the end, he just sits there and gets chomped. I'm like, dude, come on, man. Like,
I
I
know.
get it. It sucks. And a part of you is probably like, what is there to live for anyway at this point? Like, not just because of her, but like you've just watched a whole train get murked out. But I wish he would have survived to the end.
Yeah, I'll go again. It's ladies' night here. I'll go with the pregnant woman. The fact that she didn't have a miscarriage this entire movie, what a performance. I mean, all the stuff she was going through. Um, she was very good. I was like again another one. I like when I first saw her, I was like, "Ah, all right, I get it. She'll be like a little bit player, but she had a strong performance, a lot of screen time, and yeah, again another one that was very good. I mean, the emotions she showed when Scarf went down, it's just it was good. She was surprisingly good as well. I was very surprised. I was also very surprised at how many people died in this movie. I was very surprised at how quick and emotional I got when these people died because, you only with him for, a little bit. You're not really building a character. So it was good the way they portrayed that, and she was great as well. So I'm happy she survived.
Very nice.
Yeah, good call. Um, I'll just quickly shout out, I guess, I don't know if he's like the Vagrant, um, but
That was I had them all queued up to talk
yeah.
about.
Yeah, I liked
I
him.
think I saw him before.
He's in Squid Game.
He is in Squid Game.
Yes.
Sorry,
$10,000.
that you hear, but you can't
That
hear.
we
I'm trying to
heard.
play the NWO theme. I accidentally clicked on the advertisement. But sorry, go ahead, Ryan.
No, that was it. I liked him. He kind of sacrificed himself at the end. That was great. I mean, it wasn't great for him, but it was a great scene. And he just, he was there. Seemed like he was there to help. I kind of thought we were gonna get some kind of reveal about him. Like he just kind of seemed to know something that we never got from him. Like he was at ground zero or whenever this started. He just kept, I think he wasn't he saying it's like everyone's dead, everyone's dead.
Yeah,
So I thought maybe he was at the lab or something. I don't know, but we, didn't get that.
yeah, I was gonna shout him out too. Good pick.
Thanks. Any other Ani Mensch's positive
His
or negative?
headshot is just like such a shock of what he actually looked like in the movie.
I know it's
Like
Yeah.
crazy.
just
I just looked it up.
completely different.
I'm like, this isn't the same. This isn't that. Was there another homeless man?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, any other Ani Mensch's, positive or negative?
No.
All right. Scenes, Benny, should we do favorite or least favorite first?
Let's do least favorite, and let's start with Ryan.
Oh, all
We
right.
keep the same order.
Um, I'm gonna go least favorite. I'm gonna go with I don't know if it's like one particular. Oh, I'll pick a particular scene, but I have kind of a little bit more about that. But the um the the main character watching the video of his daughter singing and you realizing that like he's a piece of shit father and she is like maybe getting bullied because she's sad because her dad sucks. And then you find out later that she couldn't finish the song because she was doing it for him. And then her singing it in the tunnel is fairly heartbreaking. But yeah, like just kind of the beginning part of the main character being a shitty dad was particularly upsetting for me.
Love it. It's a good pick because when you get that reveal, like that's why she couldn't sing. It's like, ah, dude,
This,
you suck, man.
yeah,
And then
suck.
by him buying her the Wii again.
Again, yeah,
Yeah.
it's just sitting right there. Awful.
No, this is for the other room.
Yeah,
Yeah, you too, for different rooms.
I know how much you love Wii Sports.
Um, let me see. I'll go. This is another one. Again, least favorite is not my least favorite. I'll go when Scarfman dies, or gets bitten and infected. I mean, that was such a shock to me. I didn't think he was going to die. Really didn't think. Again, I didn't even think a lot of people were going to die in this movie, and it shocked me. Very shocking. But he was such a like one of my favorite people in this entire movie. Like he was funny. He was a badass. And that's it. But I didn't think he was going to die. And when he died, he was like the first shock to me that died. And I was like, oh man, that stinks. I mean, no, plus, you know, when he tells his wife, did he even tell the name where he said something
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
Yeah.
awful,
brutal.
awful? And yeah, that was a tough scene. With fucking 50 other tough scenes of people dropping dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. My least favorite is I hate a guy calling out from the back and like telling him what to do. So when they all come in from walking through the whole entire train, and businessman's like riling up the crowd, and you just see the random guys be like, "Yeah, you get out of here now!" And like, so I always hate those guys. So that made me hate that scene so much. But also when they all get murked out, I'm like, "Yeah, good. That's what you get for being a little
Fuck 'em.
sniveling jerk in the back." So
Yeah.
the extras that are chiming in the back when these poor guys just went through hell. to save a bunch of people. Give me those guys being jerks.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like guys saying shit. All right, you make me move.
Yeah, exactly.
Tough
Exactly.
guy. You got the marbles for
I
that?
don't know how
Okay.
you got here. You must have just been lucky that you have a little bit of foot speed because you could it easily been one of those guys getting picked off at the back of the crowd.
Holy shit.
What?
I just
Thunder?
there was a huge clap of thunder and it scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, yeah, it
I
was
just heard that.
it's a big storm.
Came out of nowhere.
Also my favorite, as heart-wrenching as it is, give me the main character daddy's death, because that's just like the final nail that just drives home the end of this movie. Like if you think about it, how this whole movie plays out and all the people that do die, like him dying at the end is like, fuck, what was that all for? Like he figured it out, but it's a nice gut punch at the end of the movie. And like I said, I really enjoyed his performance at the end there. And what brought it home for me was them cutting it, the unnecessary cuts with him with his daughter in his arms for the first time that really just like, fuck, that sucks. So I'll go with that as my favorite.
My favorite is going to be that entire sequence of getting to his daughter, the wife, and I think the homeless guy, right? That was the three of them in
And
this
the old lady too.
Granny Apples. Yeah, give me that scene. I thought that was great. I enjoyed it. I was waiting for like a reveal of like what can affect these zombies because I was like, what's gonna happen? Like, there's got to be some kind of reveal where either, you know, you hit them in the side of the head and they explode or something happens. So it was cool to see, like, once they went into the tunnel and it got dark, that they would just couldn't do anything. So that was cool, and I enjoyed that scene a lot. And then again, you suspend reality. I don't know if this is in America, probably everywhere, but in the last two Korean movies that I watched, they just suspend disbelief, and one guy takes on 89 people, and he kills them all. So I do love that, but no, that was my favorite scene.
It's interesting in this one too. Like I don't think they kill any zombies.
I
Like
don't think so
I don't
either.
think
the
so.
military does, but like the main characters,
They just like
like
push him out of the way.
yeah, push them out of the way, kind of stun them, sneak by them, but I don't remember them like actually killing any of them.
And what did he say? I don't think I understood when he was on the telephone with his analyst friend guy.
I meant to look that up and I forgot to because we finished watching it so late. But I think from what I got from it quickly is that I think they just heavily invested in a company that started this. I
Yeah.
don't think they really had anything to do with it per se. It's just that I doubt they knew that that's what they were doing. But I think that their money was all over whatever company started the outbreak.
Yeah. I think that's what I gathered too.
Thank you.
Um, my both good choices. My favorite scene, I think, yeah, definitely was the at the train yard when all the zombies were just like funneling towards the train and then like I don't know, just that whole sequence was awesome. I mean, yeah, there was a few moments of like you said before, like CGI was a little iffy, but like overall, I just thought it was really cool the way they did it. I did want to specifically shout out just like how the zombies like acted, I guess, or like their body movements. I thought was cool. It was like a little bit different than what we're used to, like a lot more like twisty motion
Yeah.
rather than just kind of like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
weekend at Bernie's shit. But yeah, I really liked that scene a lot, amongst many other good scenes.
You get the two different kinds of zombies. It's like either the slow, like
Uh,
creepy, or like the
eh,
super soldier. And these were the super soldiers. I think like the biggest oh shit moment, everybody has plot armor, so like, the people that are not gonna bite it. But like you said, when they were funneling, but when they all fell out on top of the train, it was great because it was such a cool visual, but also like none of them ended up mattering. Like they all just fell on top of the train and I
Yeah, it
guess
was
fell
like
off the other
whatever. Yeah,
side,
okay.
luckily. But no, I just like that scene in general. Like the whole, they get off and they go the one way and then they turn, that was a little unbelievable because they all somehow managed to get up the down escalator. Like, come on. Those are easy pickings for those zombies.
Mhm.
Yeah. And shout out to, like you mentioned, the breaking glass. Shout out to some glass that just never broke and some glass that broke pretty easily. I
Yeah.
always find that funny.
The plot armor and things that happen for the sake of the plot in this movie is very, very strong.
Yeah, but I didn't care. Still liked
No,
it.
no, come on. You turn your brain off for a zombie
Yeah,
movie.
brain was
Turn
off.
it off. Turn it off.
Uh, any Ani Menches for favorite or least favorite?
Least favorite is when the conductor goes. I mean, not
Yeah.
that you're super attached to him, but like he was just doing the right thing the whole entire time. And this friggin' idiot, like that is the one guy you need to keep alive.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, what? Like, how do you let him die? Like, what was the whole point of the businessman like going after him in that scene, or letting him die? Um, just sucked because he was doing his best.
I kept thinking of the Seinfeld where he's like, "You kept making all the stops. They kept ringing the
Ring the
bell." He's
bell.
just doing his job, driving the train in the front. Nobody's bothering him for most of the movie.
Yeah.
Robbie, you got any?
No. There was a lot, but yeah, no, I'm good.
I mean, I'll mention again. I like just all the one-liners from the strongman, and just like I said, he was a scene stealer, so every scene that he was in was the best part of the movie. And when he goes, it's like the movie just lost a lot without him being around. So, just I forget what he said, the conversation that he has with the daughter. And he's like, "Oh, what does your father do?" And she's like, "Oh, he's a fun manager." And he's like, "Oh, so he's a bloodsucker." And the wife's just
Yeah.
You can't say that.
like,
Uh,
she's like, "No, I already know."
you can tell them then. Yeah, yeah, kind of same as Robbie. Like, there's a number of other scenes that I really liked, but I think we called out all the biggies.
Biggie.
Big. Uh, what else
So
is? Go ahead, Benny.
let's just have a little conversation now, I guess.
Yeah, please.
Where do you guys rank this as far as like zombie horror movies? What do you maybe like the main ones that you think are the best, and what is better than this, or what did this pass?
Um, like I said in the beginning, I'm not like a big horror fan, so I haven't seen probably a lot of them, but I do particularly like the zombie comedy type movies, like a Zombieland, Shaun of the Dead type of thing. But this again, I just really liked it. Like again, it wasn't like the best movie I've ever seen, but I just really enjoyed it. So I would say it's like pretty high up there as far as zombie movies. I think the rewatchability hurts it a little bit for me, just like we said before, a couple years, but I don't need to see it anytime before then. But yeah, it's up there. What about you? I know you said you watched a couple over COVID. How did this rank with all those?
I think it's right up there. I mean, these movies have a tendency, especially the ones in the US, like the zombie formula is very, you see the same types of things over and over and over again, to the point where they just all become campy and like parodies of each other. So the fact that it's a different setting, and again, I haven't seen a ton of straight zombie movies as well. Um, it's up there for me. I think the movies we watched, I probably put World War Z. You know what? I actually really did like World War Z. I thought it was a cool take on the genre, and just I loved him kind of traversing the globe. Um, I like Shaun of the Dead a lot when we watched it. I would probably put this as two or three, and I probably go Zombieland and Shaun of the Dead because I just like the whole parody aspect of it. And I put this three, and then even though I liked World War Z, I put that four. I really want to watch the 28 Days Later series. I hear that that gets a lot of um, good reviews, and I know that they just came out with 28 Years Later.
Yeah.
I just love that whole, not necessarily the naming scheme, but the plot of it. Hey, it's 28 days, it's 28 weeks later, it's 28 years later. I think
Cool
that that's got
concept.
yeah, a really cool concept, and I'm interested in that.
I do like Shaun of the Dead, and Zombieland. They were both good. I like this movie. I also like. I mean, I think it's a zombie movie. One of these post-apocalyptic. I would say, I Am Legend is one of my favorites.
That's a good one. Yeah.
I like that one. It's got a very emotional scene. Um, but I thought that was very well done as well. I'm very much into the, you know, airborne disease outbreak, who done it. So I think I Am Legend is one of the. I probably put um Busan 4. I like Shaun. I think I put Shaun of the Dead 1.
It's the zombie genre like almost lends itself to comedy because like
Parody.
you could do so much funny stuff with the zombies. So
Yeah. And I feel like I think you said it quick before that it's like, it's, it seems like, and I haven't seen that many, but a lot of times there's not a lot of diversity in like the origin stories, or like it's like, all right, it was a airborne disease or it was a fungus or like whatever, but eventually it kind of all really is sort of the same. It's like people start getting sick and biting each other and zombies. So it's easy to like to make fun of because they're all very similar.
do you guys like the fact that you didn't get the origin, like we're just in it? Or do you think that would have added to the movie?
I would like the origin. I do like a nice origin story. You got to tell me how it happened. So that kind of, it didn't annoy me, but I would have loved to understand, like, know why these people are fucking raging lunatics now.
There is a prequel that I assume, I think it's the day before this. It is not rated very well though, and it
What
is
is the name of it?
animated. Um, it's by the same director, and then he also did Peninsula, which is a sequel to this.
I heard that gets crushed on reviews too. Like it's
Yeah,
like really bad.
yeah. Which is sad because I would totally want, like, I might watch it anyway, like even if it's terrible, because like I liked this story.
Yeah, but it's hard. Like, what do you do? Like, what is it? There is no true sequel, right? Like, it's just something else that happened in the universe around the same time.
Is it? I thought it was a sequel. I don't know.
No, I know it's a sequel in spirit, right? Like, it's okay. The same people are making this movie, but
It's the
like,
same world, but not the
yeah,
same characters. We don't pick
yeah,
up with the
right,
daughter
exactly.
and okay, all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I think it's called, is it pronounced Seoul or Seoul, the city?
So,
Seoul. So it's called Seoul Station. And
a-
it's animated, but it's allegedly it's a prequel to this.
and bad reviews.
I mean, not bad, but not great. And did you hear they're doing a remake, I guess, or an Americanized version of this movie?
They haven't done it yet because I
They're
remember.
making it now.
Okay, because I read a Reddit thread about people reacting to this movie, and they had mentioned it. I didn't know if it happened or not yet because it was from like 3 or 4 years ago.
Last Train to New York or something, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Um, Speaking of Reddit, there was a lot of people trashing this movie on Reddit. Like,
I,
it's mediocre. Why does everyone love it? Like,
I got a lot of mix. I got like this is a very mid, but I got a lot of like 10 zombie movie. Like this is one of the best ever. Um But I tended to notice the people that watched it a couple times, like it's good, but I think I backed off my initial feelings of like how great it was. But it also sparked like a ton of zombie content in Korean
Oh,
film and
really?
TV and stuff like that. Like, yeah, a lot of them use this as a jumping off point or like reference this movie. And it kind of kicked off that genre there. And a
Interesting.
lot of people just like it because you know, Americans like it because it doesn't kind of stuff we were talking about. It doesn't lean on the tropes of American zombie movies, and kind of like a lot of people just had fatigue of like Walking Dead, all that stuff that was happening here, where it was like there was like a million zombie movies that came out at once.
One quick question I did also have was, speaking of Reddit and just internet people in general, I saw a lot of people talking about how this was I guess a statement on like corporations treating people like shit. I
Oh,
kind of didn't like see
no.
that when I was watching
What?
it, but I get it. I mean, it makes sense to me.
Yeah,
I
I mean
believe
that
it.
I and I were talking. Well, she was talking. She was making good points, and I was just going, "Yeah, no, you're right."
What's the Met score?
Yeah, but I was understanding what she said, and I it's just she makes a lot better points than I do most of the time. So that's why I usually end up giving you her points on here. But she was talking about how yes, it's that corporation, but it's more of like the coming together versus like going out on your own and being selfish, and like what who accomplishes more, or like what's the better way to do it. And you got those people that were all selfish died, and the ones that worked together, yeah, they all died as well, but they were able to save, I guess, the most important people, you would say, the unborn child, the mother, and the daughter, the truly the innocent ones. So
Yeah, the
that's
future.
yeah, that's just kind of, we talked about this a lot with Parasite, of the kind of the class uh conversation that make that movie is trying to make a point of. And I think that's just a lot of Korean films kind of have that underlying commentary on social issues.
Love it.
Yeah, it's a good pick. Um, what else we got? Anyone got anything else about Train to Busan?
I'm glad you guys liked it. Like I said, it was touch and go for me for like the first maybe 30-45 minutes of thinking like, oh, they're gonna hate this.
Uh, that's always how it goes when you recommend anything.
I know. And it's the birthday pick too, so it's like you spend a lot of capital on the birthday they pick. Like it's just your week and it's your movie, so you want it to really be a banger.
They do have a movie coming out that I want to see, Korean movie. It's supposed to be pretty good. They said, but like music and stuff. I think it's called Soul Train.
I think I heard about that one.
It's a good one if you haven't seen it.
I'll check it out.
Peace, love, and soul, Korea, they say.
Um,
Stupid.
oh, that was good.
I loved it.
I
That's what
laughed.
matters to me. That's it.
Loved it.
It made my birthday.
Thank God. I appreciate that.
Um,
Bags
all
of
right, that's
sand. Stupid.
Me so horny, me so stupid.
bags of sand.
That's a good one. I haven't watched that in a while.
Yeah, been a minute. Um, all right. If there's nothing else, thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed Train to Busan and Benny's birthday pick. Um, again, follow us on all the things. Send us a message. Stop. Don't shoot people. It's not nice. Um, and we love you. Robbie, tell them good night.
Good night, Busan. And good night to the cuz. Happy birthday again.
Thank you. Here's to another year.
When I hear a sound, I
4
rap up the
more
door of my young
years.
son Gabriel
4
At
more
least.
years.
Please,
Please.
at
Give me
least.
4 more with the
Walks.
cuz.
Believe, and I said no. Let the boy watch.
Times that by 10, please.
Let the boy watch. He needs to learn the way I learned from my father. The way he learned from his father. Let